Hey guys, so we're going to talk about shrimpgate. Yes, we are. If you guys don't know about this era in my life, this was about 4 to 5 years ago, and I lost in only a couple of days about 12,000 subscribers. And here's why. I have not watched this video since I uploaded it. I don't remember what I said in it. Nothing. So we're going to watch it together and see why 12,000 or more people decide to unsubscribe from me within just a few days. That's it. Hey guys, okay, so we have another mukbang. We're going to eat shrimp with cocktail sauce. I don't know what that is. Me going, that was weird. I will say that a lot of people still to this day talk about how I ate a whole thing of cocktail shrimp. So let's see how many I actually eat. I'm curious. Okay, so I'm really excited. Here we go. I haven't had this in, it's been a hot minute. It's good. I have it muted. I remember I muted some parts because I was living with roommates and there was some things being said that I didn't want you guys to hear. I don't think they realized that my camera could pick up what they were saying, so I just muted it. Okay. Because it was like personal. So we're just gonna add the tails over there. So just because I usually watch all of everything on YouTube on ×2 speed. So we're gonna watch it at 1.5. Hopefully that's not too fast for you guys. It's actually really good. Nice and cold. I talk really slow, so. Yum. And we have water. Isn't this a cool bottle? This is the Kroger brand, I think. Yeah. And they're plastic. I would go through phases in the past where I thought drinking a gallon of water was good for you. I would say for some people, but all bodies are different. Don't force yourself to drink a gallon of water. The sauce is so good. This is awkward. So the topic for today is mukbangs and weight loss. Okay. This is like such a big thing because Obese the Beast made another video kind of talking about mukbangs, like obese people doing mukbangs and like mixing weight loss with mukbangs. So I personally messaged him because we have talked in private before, like because he made 2 videos about me and then a video about mukbangs. Before the mukbang video, I messaged him. This was before the mukbang video, so before he started talking about mukbangs, I messaged him and just been like, I just asked him like, why couldn't you tell me like in a message that everything you said in the video, why couldn't you tell me? So I remember this moment. I was definitely confused because me and him had, talked in private before. He wanted to help me just a little bit with like weight loss, give me some advice and stuff. And then he made a whole video kind of like expressing his feelings or concerns. And I just thought it was weird since, we have been talking in private, why he didn't voice those to me privately. Instead, like he made a whole public video about it. So I found that at the time to be a wee bit frustrating, but it's like now I get it. It's the YouTube game. Making content about me does get quite a few views. So I get it now. He answered, obviously. And then he explained that like mukbangs shouldn't be done by people on a weight loss journey. So I want to say my opinion on this now. that I really firmly think that you can still lose weight and do mukbangs. But I feel like there's a fine line between what type of food are you eating and how is it going with like your mental, you know? Like, is it mentally doing you good? Is it doing you bad? Like, what is it doing for you? What purpose is it serving you? But I do believe, like, if we're just like black and white, yes, you can do mukbangs or eat on camera and lose weight. You still have to be in a caloric deficiency, obviously, because that's how you lose weight. But if you're eating thousands of calories per mukbang and you're doing it like daily, then obviously you're not going to lose weight. That's the only things that the viewers see. That makes sense and all. But my whole thing is like, this is, first of all, this is my life. I'm an adult. I can choose what I want to do versus what I don't want to do. And like another big thing is like, just because you are seeing one meal out of the, 15 I have in a week, how is that going to decipher everything? Do you get what I'm saying? And there are skinny mukbangers out there. They don't gain weight at all. There have been mukbangers out there who have lost weight. It is a thing. It's not something that's crazy. It's a thing. It's easy to gain weight doing it, obviously, but it's also not that hard to lose weight while doing it. So I think here I was making excuses because I wanted to continue the mukbangs without backlash. But it's just like I was in a point in my life where, I mean, look at me, I was like at my heaviest and I still wanted to be able to create content that I knew people would click on, and that was mukbangs. I know you guys know foodie booty, whatever. It's hard to pronounce. Chantel. Whatever. And she's kind of where I'm at right now, where it's just like, we're over, I don't want to put words in her mouth, but I have talked to her privately, and I do watch her videos. We're kind of just over people only supporting us when we're doing what they want us to do. That's just not... That is a true fact. That is a thing. People like me more when I'm losing weight, when I'm actively showing that I'm losing weight, which is a very weird concept in my opinion, because it's like, whether I'm losing weight or I'm not losing weight, I'm still like the same person within. Like, I still have the same heart and the same personality. And so it's like, to like someone based on their weight, or to dislike someone based on their weight, or to dislike or like someone based on like how they eat, or if they're on track, off track, is weird. Because when you truly think about it, like, it is one's life. Like, this is my life. I get to choose what I want to do with it. Just like the next person can choose. Like, do they want to smoke cigarettes? We all know where that goes. I recently watched a TikTok actually. Cardiovascular doctors were asked the same question, and it was, as a heart doctor, what is one thing you would never do? And they all had the exact same answer.
What's one thing you would never do as a cardiologist?
I would never smoke, even if the packaging is appealing.
I would never smoke anything or do any stimulant drugs, methamphetamine or cocaine. Horrible for your heart.
I would never smoke, and I would not drink alcohol either. I would never smoke. That would be number one.
Smoke. It's the worst thing you can possibly do for yourself. It's awful. It is the cause of so many major problems in not only heart health, but general health.
I would say the number one no-no in terms of heart health is going to be smoking. And that really includes all forms of smoking. So we often think of smoking traditionally as cigarettes, but that does include vaping, which is now a lot more popular. And unfortunately, because a lot of these companies who pitch these products are so good at marketing and advertising, we sometimes forget that there might be some ills associated with that as well.
No one is deciding upon if they should support or like or dislike someone based on them smoking cigarettes, while smoking cigarettes is actively killing somebody, just like, me being off track is also actively killing me. But it's like, why does cigarette smoking, just for the lack of a better example, get less heat than someone my size, eating some shrimp on camera? It's just, it all boils down to one thing, and we all know the answer. I feel like in this video, this person here and this person here, we probably still have the same beliefs, but I just feel like back then I had more like, I don't give a fuck attitude, because I didn't care about my weight as much as I do now. I didn't care about what I was eating as much as I do now. So I feel like that's probably going to be like a really big shift, but I feel like my opinion probably is still the same, but we'll see. So the calories and the nutrition is on the bottom of this. And she's doing exactly what I'm doing, where if we film a mukbang, obviously it's very possible to stay under our allotted calories for the day. So that's very true. Keep in mind, I am still harassed to this day about me eating a whole shrimp cocktail. So yeah, let's still keep that in mind, because you're gonna see here that's not the truth. From what I remember, I do say how many calories I actually ate in this video, which is 90 calories per serving, and there's 4.5 servings in this whole thing. So 90 times 4.5, we can do the math later, but it's not that many calories. And that includes cocktail sauce. And that's even if I finish the whole thing. So it's like not that difficult. Like my sausage fest video, delicious. And that fit in my calories. And I was able to stay under my calories. And the next day I was down about, I think it was like 2.6 pounds. So it's whatever, honestly. Like, people will just... It's true. If you stay below your calories, you can film mukbangs. What I was delusional with at the time is I didn't have a healthy relationship with food. It wasn't going to end that easily. It wasn't that easy for me. Like, my relationship with food was so unhealthy. Again, it was just me making excuse after excuse after excuse. And they'll continue to judge because they want something to judge you on. No matter what I do, no matter what Chantel does, we're going to get hate for it. Unless we're... I low-key kind of hate that I am talking about Chantel in this video. I did not know that I was. As you guys know, me and Chantel had a falling out, and not just that, but there's things that she does that I find disgusting, and I don't like Chantel. I don't support her. I don't think that she should get as much harassment as she does. Like, once, you know, the haters go in real life, I feel like people are just like taking it way too far. But just do know that my thoughts on Chantel in this are definitely different than they are now. So keep that in mind. Exactly what you told us to do. But you aren't our moms. You aren't our bosses. You aren't our dads. You aren't our doctors. I just think the fact that people can hate on us so hardcore and judge us so hard over the food we put in our mouth is kind of crazy. It's a little obsessive. Like, I still agree with that. Like, I just feel like it's no one's business what someone else does to their body. There are so many things in this world that people do on a day-to-day basis that is actively killing them. And I keep bringing up cigarettes. If you smoke, I'm sorry to offend you. It is something that kills so many people in the USA a year. I can't help but think of that and kind of compare the two, because food and cigarettes both kill people. Although I am curious, because my brain is not working right now. 90 times 4.5 is 405 calories. All of it. So that whole thing of shrimp is only 405 calories, and that is including the cocktail sauce. It's a lot of food because it's voluminous, and that is what you kind of go after when you are in a calorie deficiency for weight loss. You want to eat very low calorie healthy foods that are high in volume while low in calories or carbs, if you're counting carbs, whatever it may be. 405 calories, and it's actually really healthy, in my opinion. Vegans would probably disagree. Oh my god. Like, I guess still in my mind now, it's like, I understand to an extent why people were mad that I ate this on camera, but I also don't understand it at the same time, because if I was someone who was skinny eating this, no one would have batted an eye. Like, there are mukbangers out there who are skinny, who eat thousands of calories in each video, and no one says a single thing. No one bats an eye. I think one of the craziest ones for me, I don't know her name, but she does like ASMR, like honey something, I don't know, but she makes like these crazy desserts. She eats so much in one sitting and frequently uploads videos, and no one says a thing. And here I am, if I was to eat this whole shrimp, I would only be eating 405 calories. Again, let's see how many I do eat. I just don't want people to think of mukbangs and think of gaining weight. That's not what it is. Like, I'd still be eating shrimp whether I was filming the video or not. And like I've talked about before, I'm done like constantly talking about my weight on the channel, because there's more to me than that. And people don't realize that, I don't think. People just look at me as a number on the scale. And I'm tired of that. Like, I literally am just tired of it. And the best thing I can say is keep watching my channel. And, you know, I feel like it's not something I'll never talk about again. Like, well, obviously I will. Like, you will hear me talk about, you know, oh, I've lost pounds, or oh, I've lost pounds. This is how much I weigh now. Like, it's not something I'm never going to talk about again, but it's just like, it's no longer a main focus, because that's not everything that I am. There's so much more to. I agree with that still. Like, I know I'm actively talking about, you know, my weight loss journey, and that's something I am going to continue talking about, but I'm more than that. And there has been so many times in my YouTube career, I've been on here for a decade, where I've wanted to stop talking about my weight, and I wanted to like be free of that discussion, because in the past there has been times where talking about it, sharing my journey, was highly triggering for me. And anytime I would mention that in a YouTube video that, you know, I'm kind of done sharing my weight loss journey, people would get upset. Like, very angry. This has made me realize that maybe I just should not be sharing my weight loss journey whatsoever with YouTube. If that's all people are trying to look for is, oh my God, does Amberlynn have diabetes? I bet she does. I know she does. She should. Or, oh my God, I know Amberlynn is over 600 pounds. She's probably like 620. Oh, she's 640 now. Look at her face in this video. Oh, look at her body. Like, what? People are wanting me to be bigger. There are videos of people wanting me to be bigger. There are comments, there's messages. People want me to be bigger than what I really am, when I'm already too big. Like, literally. People want to know my weight in every video. People want me to step on the scale in every video. Like, that's all people want me to talk about. I think I'm just done with it. Like, I literally think I'm done with it for now. Like, it's weird because I'm more than that. And I have more to talk about than that. I have more to share than that. So I felt, you know, a lot of times in the past where I was kind of just molding myself into a person that like people wanted to see. I felt like people wanted to see someone talk about their weight who was also doing mukbangs, because it was like a train wreck. It was a train wreck aspect to it all. And so that is what I kept doing, because I knew that's what people wanted. And it's true. The views say it all. I haven't done a mukbang in almost a year. It's been almost a year. And I have been actively trying to get weight loss surgery and trying to better myself with my food. And my views are lower than ever because of that. The very thing that would boost my views, which would boost the money in my fucking wallet, is if I return to this. Okay, good thing. Say that. Like, and that's what I'm used to. We're gonna just try it out. And I'm not going to. No. Am I going to share my food with you guys? Sure. Will I take a few bites on camera? Sure. That ain't a mukbang. That ain't a mukbang. Oh my God. I took a few bites of my omelet in a recent video and someone's like, I didn't know this was going to be a mukbang. Where's the mukbang? That's not a mukbang. In the past, I just felt very like forced to talk about things that I didn't want to because I felt like that's all I had. And that's sad because there was more to me back then. And there's more to me now. I want to share more of my hobbies. I want to talk more about my past. I know a lot of people want to hear about my foster care experience. And I'm actually thinking about doing a foster care Q&A because I feel like that would be a lot easier for me to do because talk about I have been wanting to do that for I don't know how long, but for some reason, even thinking about doing that, like just foster care, like there's a few things in my life that I like is so hard for me to talk about. And foster care is one of them. So that's why you guys like rarely hear me talk about all of that. Like, I don't know if I ever will, honestly. Experience would take hours and hours and hours, probably take possibly several videos, and I'm just not really into that. It's hard to talk about. You know, I just want to talk more about things I've went through, things I'm going through today. I want to, you know, share more of my life, my girlfriend, my fur babies, you know, friends, and, you know, show you things like that. I don't want every video that I film for people to just be like, so about that weigh-in though. So if I just take it out completely, maybe people will be quiet about it, but who knows? Yeah. This is why I was losing so many subscribers, is because I was a bit smug and I said I didn't want to talk about my weight anymore. And then I felt almost like gaslit and like coerced into continuing that just to get those subscribers back, just so people would stop. Like it felt like bullying. It was like the craziest thing. Like shrimpgate at the time, I didn't really discuss how I was feeling, but it put me in such a horrible headspace for so many people to actively like almost put up a strike against me. Like people were striking against me, it felt like, and it was hard. Like it was mentally the hardest thing ever. And when I noticed it happening, I shut down pretty bad, like in my personal life. And I just felt, I didn't feel good. I didn't at all. And I immediately went back to what everyone wanted. I'm just talking, doing that, punch, you know. I'm just trying to keep it like simple for now and then eventually add in some more arm situations and more body situations. Like I also want to do some walking and some walking in place. And with the weight loss journey, with the train wreck, when what I wanted to do was take out all of that and just share the happiness of my life and share more about my past. And I didn't get to do that because I felt so coerced into just being this train wreck. That's what I've been on YouTube. That's why I was an icon, as people call it. I'm not that no more. And I think it's really hard for people to wrap their head around. It's scary. I could easily go back to this. But it's scary because like I have to every day wake up and choose me and choose health and choose bettering myself over money. And it's hard. It is, especially when like people are constantly talking about, oh my God, your channel's dying. You're barely getting any views.
Oh, I did watch this video. I just can't get over the amount of views on this, 26,000. And that's it for Amber. I mean, this has to be an all-time low for her channel. I haven't seen views this low in a long time. You just would expect bigger numbers than that, right? But it seems as though interest in Amberlynn Reid has fallen off of a cliff lately.
It's because this Amberlynn doesn't exist anymore. And plus, sometimes I feel like me broadcasting it so much is what makes me fail. I feel like if I just work behind the scenes and work on my eating disorder and like my brain and my weight loss in private, then that'll help because there won't be so much pressure on me. But who knows? That's exactly what I wanted. I just wanted it off of camera. I had so much pressure, and I still to this day, I just didn't want to do it anymore. I can safely say that people actively freaked out about it. Losing around 12,000 subscribers in just a couple days because of this video. I mean, it shows everything and it says everything, honestly. Oh my God, my favorite YouTube channel right now. B Loves Life.
Oh, I love her.
I love her. I still love her. Family. I wish I was a part of their family. Like, I watch them. I could be like literally on the verge of an absolute just like crying fit. I could be so sad about something. But the minute I watch them, I'm just like, I feel so much better. I still remember when B Loves Life mentioned me in a video. I about died. I didn't even know she knew who I was. And then when I figured out she knew who I was, I done passed out. Darius, which is their younger son. Love me a Darius moment. On Spotify right now. Amongst him being hilarious, like his demeanor, the way he says things, his facial expressions, like so funny. He also can sing really good. So I have both of his songs on my Spotify list, and I listen to them like on repeat because I love them so much. Listen. Not gonna lie, I'm craving a shrimp. Love it. Wait, I've got to watch that again. I'm dead. That was her intro. Cool. I don't think I can do it, y'all. I think that's gonna be it for me. This is my little trash. So I ate half of that. Again, the whole thing was 405. I ate like 200 calories. Barely had any of the cocktail sauce. And still to this day, I am harassed about this fucking shrimp cocktail. People, I can't believe you ate that whole thing. Yeah, says the person who ate the whole thing of shrimp cocktail. The whole thing. Like the same with the rotisserie chicken. It's like if you finish the video or skip till the end, you would see I didn't eat the whole thing. The whole thing was in view, but I didn't eat it all. So in this mukbang, I ate 200 calories. That's it. And I lost 12,000 subscribers. Ate half. A little more than half. I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys still enjoyed this video. I know to a lot of people, like, seeing someone my size eat on camera doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's like, I'm gonna eat anyways. I'm not, like, sitting here eating 50,000 cheeseburgers and some shrimp. Like, I'm not saying I'm never gonna come on here and eat fast food or whatever, but, like, think of the other mukbang channels and, like, the really skinny people. Like, why is that okay? You know, just because you're skinny doesn't mean you're healthy, but I'm not hating on any because... That's literally it. Just because you're skinny doesn't mean you're healthy. Just because you're skinny doesn't mean that junk that you're eating isn't making you unhealthy, isn't giving you diabetes or high blood pressure, etc., etc. I'm definitely not health at every size because I don't consider being super morbidly obese healthy at all. So that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is it all boils down to one thing, like I keep saying.
So I'm big on fat shaming. Now, of course, this movement of fat acceptance is all across social media. And there is this woman who is, I guess, a fat representative. Her name is Samira Miller. She's got 1.5 million followers, by the way. So there is, definitely a following for being openly fat. And
Candace, if you're going to try to degrade me, at least say my name correctly. Samira. You know, I watched your whole 6-minute, 23-second violent discriminatory rampage toward me and other fat people. And all I have to say is, I feel sorry for you. But I mean, I feel sorry for anyone whose sense of self-worth is found in a relentless pursuit of proximity to whiteness. But Candace, this message is not for you. This message is for Congress. This message is for our federal lawmakers. Fat phobia is real. Discrimination based on weight is real. It should be illegal. It should be criminalized. And Candace Owens is just one example. But fat phobia, it permeates every single structure of our society. Healthcare, education, entertainment, just to name a few. And it also lies at the intersection of other identities that are already federally protected from hate and bias. So why aren't fat bodies protected? Well, it's because it will require you lawmakers to face your own fat phobia, to unlearn your own fat phobia. And I guarantee if any of you spent just even 1 minute to understand the racist, sexist, classist, ableist history of the BMI, of other fat politics, you would understand why fat people need protection. So if you truly care about human rights, about protecting people from hate and bias, then you would understand why fat phobia should be illegal.
It's hard. It's discrimination.
I don't really know what else to say. I'm just really tired of the negativity and I just want more positivity. So anyways, I'm going to end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
So that was it. That's the end of the video. You know, I was saying that I was tired of the negativity and I just wanted more positivity. And in return, I got so much negativity that it was just like, it made my mental health really bad. And I don't remember, you know, if I shared that at the time, but it was very, very hard for me. You know, my friends around me and my girlfriend at the time, they knew, they saw. I told them. It was rough. And I still don't think what happened was warranted. And still to this day, people talk about this moment. And I still don't get it. I still don't understand it. And I don't think that I ever will. So anyways, if there are any other videos that you guys want me to watch, videos that I have filmed in the past, let me know. Especially like ones that people consider iconic or ones that are controversial even, or ones that are funny, doesn't matter. Let me know and maybe I'll do it. So yeah, that's this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed and I will see you in my next one. Bye.